While the US Senate argues over the Clarity Act, the crypto market is already showing what the new financial system will look like. A good example is the fresh interpretation of XRP with the Morpho protocol. Now, XRP holders can receive digital dollars without selling their coins at all. And here is how the scheme works. You deposit XRP as collateral and borrow RLUSD Ripple stablecoin. In other words, if you are confident that XRP will grow further but you need money today, you no longer have to sell your asset. Of course, there is no such thing as free money here. If XRP drops significantly, your collateral will simply be liquidated. But the idea itself is much more important than any single transaction. We are gradually moving toward a model where cryptocurrency becomes a full-fledged financial asset. It's not just about buying and holding, but using it like real estate or stocks. You can borrow money against it, gain liquidity, and continue holding your position. And these are exactly the kinds of products that the largest DeFi protocols are building today. For instance, major platforms like Coinbase, Robinhood, Kraken, Gemini, and even Societe Generale are already actively working through Morpho. There is currently over $11 billion locked in the protocol. In fact, Morpho is gradually turning into a lending infrastructure that operates invisibly to the user. You simply click the Get Loan button without even thinking about which protocol is under the hood, or how the underlying technology actually functions. And this is where we return to the Clarity Act. If the law is passed, major financial institutions like banks, exchanges, and fintech companies will have clear rules for launching exactly these kinds of services and products for their customers. In essence, the current struggle is not just about regulating crypto, it is a battle for the digital dollar market and for who will control the next generation of financial infrastructure. That is precisely why the law still cannot be passed. Democrats are demanding strict restrictions for officials associated with the crypto business. Banks do not want to lose deposits to stablecoins, while crypto companies, on the contrary, are trying to maintain the ability to offer users higher-yielding digital dollars. Therefore, the delay is not a political show, it is a battle for a trillion-dollar market. As for Morpho, things are not so simple there either. The growth of the protocol itself does not necessarily mean the growth of the Morpho token. For now, it is important for investors to watch not the number of high-profile partnerships, but whether the token itself will start to derive value from the use of the protocol, because that is ultimately what will determine whether the market is selling another pretty story or if we are truly seeing the emergence of one of the key infrastructures of the new financial system. Write what you think about when the Clarity Act will be passed. What do you think about the Morpho project? I look forward to your comments below. And this was Victor. See you later.